My name is David Russell, and I've been a member here for over 85 years.
I'm Marsha Scott, and I've been a member of First United Methodist Church of Enid for 48 years.
Hi, I'm Rick Hockmeyer. I've been a member of the United Methodist Church for over 50 years.
My first recollection of this church is one I don't remember, but I was told that I cried when someone with a wet hand put it on my head and said, "I baptize you in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Ghost."
One of my earliest memories, I would say, was when the new sanctuary was dedicated. My father was, I think, chairman of the building committee, but as a little child I remember the processional that we had leading to the new sanctuary from the old sanctuary.
We've had experiences with the youth. John went on a youth trip skiing. That's when he learned to ski. That was before we had little children. And then of course we went through all of the children's programs, I Am a Promise and Little Sunflower Faces and nativity scenes. As we went along through our lives, we became, and were parents, we became more involved in our Sunday school class, the John Russell class in the mid-70s. Our kids just grew up together.
Dr. Russell was someone who I admired, he and his family, very much, and the lessons that they gave us. The legacy that passed on to me makes me very proud to be a member of the First United Methodist Church.
When John and I were in school at OSU, Irving Smith was the minister at First Church in Stillwater. And so we knew him, and after he came here, he is the one who persuaded us to start our spiritual walks through the Bible.
A current person who's very active is, since I'm in the bell choir, I wanted to mention Paula Miller, and I'm always very impressed with her dedication to the bell choir and to the choir and to the church, and it makes me want to be a better person and a more active person in the church to have people like that, not only that I can look back on, but the people who are currently here.
The devotion of Elizabeth Miller and Lou Metters for all the years that they taught the John Russell class is a standard that I don't think any of us can ever reach. Well, they were dear, they loved us, listened to our silly problems with our children, and loved us into our adulthood.
I'm very proud of this church and have always been proud to be a member, but I'm always also very enthusiastic about the youth program that helps all our kids be better people, all the new people that are coming into our church to keep it thriving.
People who have given to the church have been the foundation. They have created the opportunities for us to have mission both within the church and outside.
I think the good Lord gave us all talents, and the good Lord has given us the resources. What that means to some people is maybe it's $10 a month, maybe it's $1,000 a month, maybe it's a one-time gift of $50,000. I can remember I've worked on some Christmas pledges, and going through some of the things that people give, there have been some little kids that would give a nickel. That probably for them is several million dollars.
Being able to give is a joy. Irv Smith taught that we should move toward tithing, and he said start out with 1% or 2% and increase as you can. As I sit in the congregation and watch Todd Earl and Brian Shuey, I remember them when they were youngsters, and they have blessed our church in many ways. And then I look at others who I see as the future of our church, who will take First United Methodist Church into the future. And I enjoy that a great deal in watching the little kids and the youth participate in worship.